Love is sweet, love is kind. Love comes from a family of mine.
We're big, we're small, we're young, and we're old. We're all different people living together with love. We laugh, we play, we learn every day. We're all different people living together with love. Together with love, and we are a family, living, playing together.
He rode on a donkey.
Who rode in on a donkey?
Jesus.
Jesus. Where was Jesus going?
To Jerusalem.
To Jerusalem. He was the Son of God. So what did they make Jesus wear?
A crown made of thorns and thorns and prickles, and they put on his head, and a lot of blood came in.
Yes, it was hurtful. The kids get to open an egg, and it tells the story of Jesus coming back to Jerusalem, the Last Supper, the soldiers coming, his death, and then his resurrection. And it puts it in simple terms in a way that they can be a part of and that they understand. What was the cave?
The cave was empty.
What happened?
God made Jesus come alive.
Jesus is alive for us. You're right.
That Jesus rose from the dead, that was the happiest day ever. Jesus died and then he came back. And cause he was a miracle maker. Yep.
It's incredible. It's such a huge gift to be given a child for a short amount of time. And when you see confidence growing and you see a love of God and a love of Jesus and their faith beginning to develop, there's no greater joy. I don't know that I have the words. I didn't know that I had the gift to be able to get that through because I didn't grow up in a church. And like every person, I've gone through struggles in life and questioned faith. But I think that when you truly believe and you have God in your heart, the children more than anything feel it.
Children really enjoy hearing about Jesus and God, and we incorporate it into a lot of our practices, talking about having Jesus in your heart and treating people like a friend, like Jesus would want you to be treated, want them to be treated.
It was very important. At first, I don't know if it really, I had thought about that until I had kids. You know, before I grew up in a Christian home, and you know, that was part of our lives. And then it all kind of made sense. You know, my father would always say, Adrian, you know, when you have kids, you're going to need them in to get a Christian school, you know. And I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. But it really, I mean, I can see now as a parent why it's so important, you know.
To be able to come to work every day, even if you're in the worst mood, you come into work and the child comes up to you and hugs you, it just makes your day. It brightens your whole day. Your attitude is lifted. You're happy. The fact that you can come to work and talk about your faith, not only with the children, with the people you work with, the families, you don't have to worry about what somebody's going to say. You can speak openly and feel very comfortable talking about your faith. School, I love this school. My son came here when he was 4 and he is 27, he'll be in May. I've seen the school grow, and I think it's an awesome place for children to be. We're very developmentally appropriate. We love the children for where they are, where they need to be. We accept each child for who they are. Each child's different. God made us all different. I mean, everybody has their own personalities, and we want to keep their personality.
Want to see this? Look at this weird guy. Hey, at this. Look at this weird guy.
There's always a comfort level. I have a 6th grader now, and she still comes here, and she has a comfort level at within these walls that just you couldn't get unless she felt the love that she did here.
I'm so thankful that we chose Sanlando Christian School as our foundation, our base for our children's education, because I think it's going to light the fire in them later on in their lives, having that Christian foundation, and that, even though it's preschool, it's, that's building up that layer to when they go to, let them go and they're going off to college and we're all blubbering mess. So
when you have the child that comes up and talks about God being in their heart, or there's a story that they remember and they talk about it and it makes a big impression on them. But you also have to realize too that every child, when they come in, who knows what's going on before they come to school that might give them that attitude that they come in with. Every child is a gift from God. Every child is special, and every child, like I said, is from God. So you have to remember, God made this child like He made the rest of us, and you're there to help that child in his faith, to grow it, to realize that Jesus loves them and loves everyone. Everyone's special in Jesus' heart.